I heard that J.P.
432.
Morgan just hired this lady for Motivation Mondays. Have you seen this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's actually new. She's new. J.P. Morgan paid her $12 million to do this at their corporate function. Let's check it out. I wanted to show you guys this.
SOH-CAH-TOA, SOH-CAH-TOA, SOH-CAH-TOA.
What do you think?
SOH-CAH-TOA, SOH-CAH-TOA.
It seems like a lot in California. Like, it's in California? Like, she's in California. And this happened like 2 days ago. Or like 5 days ago, maybe. Like, this lady's in California. How is this possible? Like, what is this? A public school teacher? How?
Sorry, yeah, this is not. J.P. Morgan, hired her after this clip. I forgot to mention that.
Oh,
they
J.P. Morgan's like,
they say that they saw this drop and they say we need more of this in our company.
J.P. Morgan is like the CEO put out like, you know what? I wish someone taught me like that when I was a kid. And then they're like, okay, you're canceled too. Then that's it. So he's stepping down.
This is probably the worst thing I've seen. This is much worse than Island Boy. It was a bad month. It was a rough month for the cringe clips. There's a lot out there. There's also the Dave Chappelle protest. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, dude, I think they give Dick Masterson brain damage. I think they gave him a concussion at the protest. Like, I'm talking about, like, these guys,
Don't
they're
be
jerks.
A baby.
I guess we can get to that after
Dick
if you want.
Masterson's
I don't know,
a
but like
baby.
you think Dick Masterson's a baby?
I think he's playing it up.
Okay. When you see the clip, you don't see the hit. That's the issue, right?
Exactly.
Like, you don't see his head hitting the thing. So I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Let's not get distracted from the point at hand. What's interesting about this is that what possible train of events could have led to this moment? Do you ever think about that? Like, there's always a train of events that led to this lady thinking, this is a good idea. Nobody goes in and thinking, like, I'm going to get fired or I'm going to, get on the world news. What made her think this was a good move? And explain it to me.
Guaranteed, she has, just to add to that, like, there's at least 10 people in her life that for the past, like, 10 years have been saying, hey, you got to stop the SOH-CAH-TOA bit. Yeah, can you stop it this year? Can we put that one to rest? Listen, it's a lot of heat. Doesn't look good. That video goes out, we're fucked, right? We got to fire your ass. Just stop doing it. Don't worry about it. And then she just kept doing it. Like,
that is a good point. There's no way this is the first year.
No way.
No way this is the first year.
They all, like, it's California. They write these rules. This is where social justice is, like, made. It's California, right? Like, their head legal office is California of the social justice. And you're there, right close to the mother's den. Right there with all the liberals in the liberal den with all the sinners in California. I guarantee you 10 people a year say, hey, this SOH-CAH-TOA bit, you got to stop. You got to stop.
Let's finish it. This poor lady needs to finish her point. She hasn't made it.
Inappropriate? Some kind of orgasm joke there? Come on, lady.
And I get all of my
By the way, the stick figures are so outclassed by her, but this is really something to behold too.
feathers.
What the hell is she thinking? She really wanted to be a comedian, right? Like, when someone just wanted to be a comedian and you forced her to be a teacher, like, life said, no, you're going to be a teacher. And she said, well, I'm doing my goddamn bit.
I'm doing my bit. I'm doing my type 5.
I'm doing my bit. I don't care. And he's just, every year she goes, man, this one used to kill. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my gosh.
Used to kill in the 80s. You guys suck.
People are making the point that she probably did get attention. Maybe maybe she's trying to be cringe.
Is someone
intentional cringe?
How though? Like, you're a public school teacher. Intentional on this one? You're calling like an intentional? I think she's a little bit like that guy who made The Room. You know that silly guy?
Yeah.
He's a silly guy. Like, I mean,
Tommy
Wiseau, right? He's an interesting guy. He's in his own world a little bit. He believes in what he's doing. I don't think he ever says, like, why would anyone, what are they laughing at? Like, I think that's what he did at his movies. She's in her world, she's in her silly world. I don't think there's negative
surprised
intention.
that Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan had a bidding war for her. That was the most surprising thing. It was between her and the Island Boys to come in. The contract is huge. They said, you got to come in and inspire our people.
She's standing on the table.
We've been meaning to make a land grab recently. Our boys have been getting a little soft. We need you to come in here and teach them how to do it.
Yeah, is that what this is? Like they're hiring her to be like, can you be at the head of our HR? Hey, we saw your performance. We would love that. And she's like, she thinks it's a corporate. She's like, no, full time.
It's a corporate function.
Full time. I want this happening 5 days a week. Let's go.
I need this performance all the time. Oh my gosh.
On the table.
This looks like one of those things that would be manufactured. It's like part of me thinks this has to be fake.
Yeah, because she has another joke still. Like the other joke is even worse than the first one.
Yeah, I think that someone put her up to this. I don't believe this is real.
Dude.
I just hurt my toe.
Did you get the TOA joke? She did a TOA joke.
I hurt my toe.
I hurt my TOA.
This is
She does a TOA joke at the end. No, this lady wanted to be a comedian. She wanted to be a comedian.
$50 million.
The club stopped booking her. She had to become a teacher. But she said, I'm doing my bit.
And now she works full time for JP Morgan. Good for her.
So good. TOA. Oh, I hurt my TOA. You know what? You'll remember SOH-CAH-TOA though. That's her goal.
This is a
lean on that.
What
She
is
could be
that?
like
Do we have any context? Riverside teacher SOH-CAH-TOA context.
I know she got let go.
Surely there's more. Math teacher is slammed for wearing a feather headdress. That's not why she was slammed. And performing Native American dress. Wait, she was a math teacher?
Yeah, SOH-CAH-TOA. Don't you know SOH-CAH-TOA? That's a very important lesson about trigonometry.
Oh.
It's the short SOT. It's like the triangle. So
oh my gosh.
SOH. It's like sine something like it's like the triangles.
I know. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Opposite hypotenuse. The adjacent hypotenuse.
There we go. There
Opposite
it is.
adjacent. Oh my gosh.
That's what
oh
she's
my
doing.
gosh.
That's what she's doing.
This makes so much less sense.
No, it still is not acceptable. I mean, that doesn't.
Well,
make
no, I
it
thought
okay.
she was like a history teacher, and I was like, at least she's getting into it. I mean, not a good idea, but
You should be her lawyer. You could really
Garbage.
use that in as a good defense.
yeah, like in court, be like, look, she's good natured. She's never hurt anybody. She's disaster. What a disaster.
Very passionate about math. She doesn't know anything about
Did
Native
a
history. Like that's
feather
her
headdress.
excuse, I guess.
But you know what? You know what is ironic about this is that her kids will never forget this.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I mean that is kind of funny, and it
Does she have kids?
not okay.
Did someone marry her? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, for
Maybe.
sure.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. No. That's not. I don't want to be. Because imagine, you know, what's even weird. Like, what's even hard too is like dating people like this. Like, I remember I dated a white girl who would
They're
do
telling me to
karaoke
return my engineering degree. Oh my
for
gosh.
math.
I'm a scammer. Gonna rip you off, take you down.